This story starts with a nameless person and explains that he is and was extremely nervous, but was not insane. Instead to be neutered, the narrator claims that he has a disease, which makes all his senses, especially his hearing, super sensitive. To further prove that he isn't insane, the narrator shares an event from his past that put him in that cell. The narrator has an idea that he can get out of his head. He's deeply disturbed by the eye of the old man. He loved the old man and has nothing against him, and he doesn't want his money either. But the old man has a really creepy eye, which is pale blue with a flame over it. The narrator hates the eye and decides to kill the old man to be freed of it. To that end, the narrator goes to the old man's room every night at midnight for 7 days. Each night he opens the man's door and puts in a lantern. After doing that, the narrator puts his head through the doorway extremely slowly, and then opens the lantern so a tiny beam of light shines on the old man's eye. Each night the old man doesn't open his eyes, so he feels that he can kill him. But remember, he doesn't hate the man. He hates the man's eye. Late at night, the old man hears the narrator at the door and wakes up. The narrator hangs out there in the dark for a long time. With a scream, plunges into the totally dark room, opening the lantern and shining light on the man's eye. The narrator drags the old man out of the bed, who has only screamed once, and he puts the pillow on the top of the man. When the narrator hears the old man's heart stop beating, he removes the pillow and checks to make sure the old man is really dead. So the narrator cuts him up and hides his remains under the floor, but he wants to make a perfect murder, so he cut the old man up in the bathtub, so there aren't any blood stains on the floor. Then 3 policemen come knocking because a neighbor has heard the old man scream and call them. The narrator says he screamed while sleeping and claims that the old man is out of the town. After convincing the cops nothing fishy happening, the narrator brings them into the old man's bedroom and they steal down to chat. While they are talking about the life, the narrator starts hearing a terrible ticking noise, which gets louder and louder until the narrator freaks out, confesses, and points the police to the old man's body, stating that the sound is coming from the old man's heart.
Analysis. This terrific and black history of Edgar Allan Poe, written in 1843, that relate a dismal murder, shows us how far human can exceed its limits no matter what, being able to destroy a life, charging its culpability, in this case, like hearing the dead heart throbbing in its unclear mind and dead body. Also, the credibility of the storyteller is not secured, giving a lot of mistake to the history. Finally, the story goes in chronological order. Opinion. In my opinion, the story have a good plot, and I find also nice the end. The story gives you intrigue and also very mistake.